Elizabeth Johnson here with my rabbit little rebel. I just took him out of his cage, so he's got a little bit of grass debris on him, but I'm going to show you how I harvest my Angora wool. Usually by the time I harvest, the hair comes out very easily, so give it an initial brushing. Kind of pick the grass and stuff out. I have 12 Angora rabbits. I've been doing this for about 8 years. What you're not going to see on the video is the amount of time I spend picking out VM, vegetable matter. Modern day spinners do not consider themselves gleaners of raw fiber. So along with just caring for the animals, and most of the care is actually harvesting the hay and manure for fertilizer, but feeding them and all that, on top of it harvesting the wool, but also having to make sure that the standards of cleanliness are very high. This is a pile of wool I got from another bunny yesterday. There's a piece of grass there. I do not sell my rabbits. I do not eat them. In 8 years, I've only had 3 litters, so I'm pretty good at sexing them. Because the amount of work that they take isn't anything, he likes to hide in the corner, isn't anything anybody wants to really take on. So the amount of wool that I'm going to get from this guy is going to be pretty good. A lot of grass. You have to, my first brushing, there's always a lot of grass in it, and then I just get down. And my original 2 rabbits were show bunnies, but all of my rabbits are just woolers. And what that means is, a show bunny is going to be overgrown everywhere. His face and his underbelly. But because this guy's a wooler, I keep anything that I'm not going to use for wool, I keep nice and trimmed. And if you're having trouble grooming your bunny, I know my bunnies love their feet groomed. So along with just harvesting the wool in a gentle manner, I'm not going to yank it out. I have 12 of these, so I have plenty of wool, plenty of fiber. So it's a gentle brushing and then pulling the wool out, and then I'll finish it up with, when I'm done harvesting his back full of hair, then he'll get a full haircut. And all of my rabbits get time running free in the pen, their exercise time. Their skin is paper thin. You really have to have the hands of a surgeon, particularly when you trim around the genitals. Now you can see his genital area is quite clean. There's his tail is visible, because you will get feces piled up here. And I actually have not drawn blood in a long time, because my technique is I take my fingers and I'm reaching down and I'm touching the skin. I'm finding where the skin is and then cutting from there. So I've actually got pretty good. I'm not nipping them, but their skin is just so, it's like paper. It will rip. So he's looking pretty good down there, and you would put oil here. They've got some ducts that they need to be cleaned, but mostly we're focusing on harvesting the wool. Whee! And this breed is not, whoever bred this, it's kind of inhumane, because if these guys get left in the wild, and I knew someone who got frustrated with all the work Angoras were. They said, this was a farmer from the Midwest, she set her Angoras just loose, and they will actually, this fur will just encase them. It grows up from their neck, and they could have trouble breathing. So left on their own, and for the average person, this breed, do not get this breed for your child, because the time commitment is unbelievable. But I love my rabbits. They're part of our family. They all have names. And after you brush for a while, then see how easily this pulls out. There's no discomfort to the rabbit. In fact, they enjoy this. My rabbits do. So, if you're interested in this product, drop me a line. P.O. Box 522. That's P.O. Box 522, Chimacum, Chimacum, Washington. Washington State, on the West Coast, not D.C., 98325. Let's see if we can get this bunny to pose for a... And of course they love their head behind their ears. We're going to pet them. This is their favorite, and of course keeping that trimmed as well. Yeah, I tried to enter my bunnies kind of like this, as a wooler breed, not the show Angorra, and the judges were baffled. So hopefully county fairs maybe are getting a more lenient attitude towards an animal like this. That, and the ironic thing is that the wool wins best of at any show. There's just not a lot of Angorra. But if you bring a rabbit, this breed of rabbit, without fur that's really going to be uncomfortable, you can't show it. I couldn't bring a rabbit like this to show to the quality. So as you can see, I have a lot of harvesting to do. Thank you, Rebel. You stay there for a minute and let's see if we can zoom in on you for a minute. Closing shot. Hello, Rebel. Say bye. There he goes.